the Cologne Round Robin International earlier this year.
And now, bring out his opponent to the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the Dominican Republic, it's Alexy Baez.
Ladies and gentlemen,
De La Cruz looked good, I thought, in that fight against Okoth. He's a long, lean kind of southpaw, likes a left hand to the body. He's got good reactions, decent feet. Carries those gloves quite low most of the time with that wide-ish split stance, relies on his reflexes quite often. Mansur Muhudinov of Tajikistan, the third man in the ring here. So here we go. In the red here, Murat Yildirim of Germany, orthodox fighter. Alexy De La Cruz of Dominican Republic. Our southpaw in blue.
in men's lightweight division. Ringside judges from Thailand, Chinese Taipei, Turkey, United States of America, and Republic of Moldova.
He's looking for the right to the body there, Yildirim, but got caught with a right hand from De La Cruz.
It's time to welcome the boxer fighting out of the
Long left hand to the body. I mentioned that he favours that left hand. Look at that wide split stance that I mentioned at the start. It gives your opponent the illusion sometimes that you're in range because your front foot's right on top of theirs, but because it's a wide stance, you're actually not. You're able to pull the weight onto the back foot quite comfortably, and that's what he looks to try and do a lot of the time. Just draw that lead from his opponent and then look for the counter. Pull that weight back and look for the counter. Gloves are down, relies on the reactions to pull that head back out of the way. Long left to the body was aimed there, but he was quite a long way short with that, De La Cruz. And for Yildirim, when you're fighting someone like this, you just have to keep your eyes locked on the target. Never mind the smoke and mirrors, just keep focused on what is actually happening. Good combination on the inside there from Yildirim, landed a couple of right hands. Looking for a big wide left hand there, De La Cruz. Left to the body didn't land either, and Yildirim came back with a right hand to the head. Right to the body. Left came back from De La Cruz, but he got that right glove up, Yildirim, and he's doing what he needs to do here. He's organised. And he has very much got his eyes locked onto the target. Not being distracted by the low hands, the upper body movement. Good right hand again there from Yildirim Lance. He had a good round there for me, the fighter out of the red corner. Tiny little nick on the corner of the eye for Yildirim. Well, 4 out of 5 judges there go with De La Cruz. I think Yildirim's a bit unlucky there. Thought he landed some good clean punches. De La Cruz, I thought, slightly flattered to deceive. So into the second round, De La Cruz with his neck in front, 4 cards to 1 in his favour at the end of round 1. Looking for the jab there, De La Cruz. Nice left hand from the fighter in blue. Yildirim, you just look at those feet, he's just moving them in. Little adjustments, little movements, keeping them the same distance apart. It's good technique. Just trying to get close enough to De La Cruz that he can land that right hand. He doesn't want to chase it in, because that's exactly what De La Cruz wants you to do. He wants you to throw full short and he can pick you off. Both of them coming forward at the same time. The heads almost coming together, and there's a little bit of damage. The heads did come together, I'm afraid, and there's a cut just above the eyebrow, just above the left eyebrow there of Yildirim. That's not in a good position, because it's on the inside, it's towards the bridge of the nose, and the blood is probably going to run into his eye, or at least it may well do. Definitely a clash of heads. You could see the judge give the signal there, fist to fist, just bumping fists. Shows you that was a clash of heads. What is the doctor's verdict here? I think he said that the fight has to be stopped, so it will go to the cards. Now, we know that De La Cruz was 4-1 up, 4-10-9s to 1-10-9 against Yildirim. After that first round, the judges will score the 1 minute and 4 seconds that we've had of round 2. Not a great deal happened in that round. I would say that De La Cruz probably had the better of that first minute, so I'd expect him to go through on points here. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
3 seconds out. Ring A, round 2.
Ring B, about 240 points to an end, with your judges ruling in favor of your winner by split decision. To the blue corner from the Dominican Republic, it's Alexy.
The blue corner gets it by split decision, some split scoring in that second round. It was 4-1. In individual round scores again at the end of that second round. So he's got it. It's 3-0 it turns out as. 3 scores of 20 points to 18, 2 of 19, but he's got the majority there. So 3 cards in favour of De La Cruz, 2 drawn. That takes him through. Very unfortunate for Yildirim. He was in that fight. He was definitely in that fight. But the referee had to take him over to consult with the doctor after the head clash, and the doctor made a pretty quick decision there, actually, that